Okay, question 2. This is question 2 for this question paper November 2017, paper 1, mathematics. Alright, lana question 2 sokhuluma ngama equations. It's a continuation of our equations. And then for the last question, 2.4, it's still an equation, but it's a word sum. Right, 2.1, we are given an inequality lana. Basically an inequality where x is element of real numbers. Now 2.1.1, but we solve the inequality, and then on the second question this is what represent our answer we found on question 2.1.1 on a number line. So this is a typical question from a textbook, right? So this is question 2.1. We are given what? 4 minus 2x less than 16. Basically 2x is element of real number. So 2.1.1, but we solve the inequality. So lena siyayisolva, we are solving for x, right? So we're going to transpose 4 for solve for x, so it's going to be 16 minus 4. This is a linear inequality, so we straightforward lena sizothi minus 2x less than what is 16 subtract 4, that's 12. What is 12 divided by minus 2? Our answer is going to be greater than minus 6. Okay, into engiyenzile la is to change the direction of the inequality sign. Always now divider or multiplier by a negative number, you need to change the direction of the inequality sign. So after simplifying, we found that 2x is greater than minus 6. So the answer simply says a solution for this inequality equation. It means that it's any x value that's greater than minus 6. So a number like plus 5, it's our solution for this equation. Any number greater than 6, 0, 1, 2, 100, minus 1, minus 2, they are all greater than negative 6. They all form part of our solutions way for this inequality equation. 2.1.2, now we need to represent our solution on a number line. So this is our number line stretching all the way up to infinity, both right and left. So lana 0, lana kuba negative 6. So the solution yaga minus 6 is excluded, and wonke ama solutions were to align to the right. Align to the right. All the values that are greater than 6 are to the right, and all the values that are less than 6 are to the left of negative 6. If number line yakho uyazi kahle, you know ukuthi if I'm going to the left ngithola ama negative numbers, and in essence if I'm going from 0 to the left I'm decreasing, but if I'm going from 0 to the right I am doing what? I'm increasing. Even noma ume kuyiphi number la ku number line yakho, if ubheka to the right, if you pointer to the right ukhombisa all the increasing numbers, if you pointer to the left ukhombisa all the decreasing numbers. So since x is greater than negative 6, it means all the values that are to the right of negative 6 are your solutions. So 2.1 simnqoba kanjalo ke. 2.2 solve simultaneously for x and y. So in class bakhombisa a different set of methods for simplifying simultaneous equations. There's what? There's a substitution method, there's also a substitution, yes, bese kuba elimination method. So lana they don't say to say which method, so it's up to you to say but use your favorite method la, ne? It's up to you to use a method or feel comfortable okuyisebenzisa. So in our case lana I think ngizosticka to the substitution method, or I think let's use the substitution method. I can also use the elimination method, but for this video let's just stick to the substitution method. So equation minus 2x minus y equal to 10. This is equation 1. 3x minus 4y equal to minus 4. This is equation 2. Okay, in a substitution method, the first thing you need to take one of the two equations and make either y or x the subject of the formula. So in other words, uzophuma a third equation, right? So bheka i-advice yami nayi la, avoid making variables with coefficients as subjects of formulas work. So for instance, equation number 2, avoid making y the subject of the formula for equation 2. Avoid making x as a subject of the formula for this equation. Equation 1, y singayenzi y subject of the formula ngoba coefficient a greater than 1. X une coefficient a greater than 1, which is 3. Check la. As well as equation number 1, we also have a coefficient that is more than 1 for x, and then for y we have a coefficient that is 1. That is 1. So it means again, sizosebenzisa equation 1 and make y the subject of the formula ngoba yena une coefficient of 1. That's how I approach simultaneous when using a substitution method. Right. Sizothatha equation 1 sithi minus 2x minus y equal to 10. Then we make y the subject of the formula. So ngizothatha y ngimlethe ngapha 10 ngimlethe ngapha, so I transpose the 10 as ngapha ifika minus 10, and then the y abe positive y. So I just exchanged 10 no y, and then now the y is what is the subject of the formula, and the unjani positive. Ngimletha ngapha ngifuna ukuthi y abe njani abe positive. So now I have equation 3. I can also write this equation as y equal to minus 2x minus 10. Well, this is the normal way for writing down ama functions or ama equations where we also always have y on the left hand side of the equation. So this is our equation 3. Now, saying equation 3 and one variable is subject of the formula. So I'm going to take equation 3 and substitute into equation 2. I cannot substitute equation 3 to 1. Why? Because of equation 3 is derived from equation 1. So ngizothatha equation 3 substitute into equation 2. So wherever there's a y equation 2 ngifaka minus 2x minus 10. So now it's 3x minus 4. Uno y la, where there's a y ngifaka this expression, you fully bracket it, minus 2x minus 10 equal to minus 4. Now we simplify and calculate for x la. We eliminate the bracket, so minus 4 times minus 2 is plus 8x minus 4 times minus 10 is plus 40 is equal to minus 4. So like terms is tola 11x let's transpose u4 uyofika u40 ngale, so siyoba no minus 4 minus 40 minus 40, 11x is equal to minus 44. Divide both sides with 11, x becomes minus 4, x becomes a minus 4. Now we can substitute uloganju x into equation 3 so that we work out ubani y. So now y is going to be equal to minus 2x and minus 10, where there's an x ngiyofaka ubani minus 4. So y is equal to minus 2, where there's an x ngiyofaka minus 4, minus 10 is equal to, what is minus 2 times minus 4 is positive 8 minus 10. So 8 minus 10 is what? It's negative 2. So therefore y is equal to negative 2. So this is our answer. This is how you solve your simultaneous equation. You can also use elimination method, but lana, in order to use the elimination method, ngizo eliminate y by multiplying throughout negative 4. Now multiply negative 4, ngiyothola a positive 4y. Then nang add lama equations you cancel ubani x. Okay. 2.3. Solve for x. 2.3.1, x in bracket x minus 5, 6 minus 1 equal to 0. So lana, this is an equation with a fraction again. This is an equation with a fraction. So lana uzodinga, if you are given an equation with a fraction, do this. Find the LCM for wonke lama fractions akhona kule equation. So our LCM, since we only have one denominator, our LCD or LCM is over 6. You multiply each and every term ekhona kule equation. We have this term, and this term. You multiply by the LCM. So the 6 cancels the 6, is sala no x in bracket x minus 5 minus 1 times 6, so total minus 6 equal to, what is 6 times 0 is 6, right? So by multiplying by the LCD equation, what you are trying to achieve is to eliminate the fraction, because as konok sevens are nama fractions when trying to simplify our equations. Now we simplify the brackets. So we know x squared minus 5x minus 6 equal to 0. Then voila, si end up on a quadratic equation on its standard form. So siyazi ke ukuthi a quadratic equation siyenzani again. This is value c, this is b, and then my a value lana ubani 1. So I need two terms. Engizothi nangwa multiplier anginikeza ubani negative 6. The same terms nangwa adder komele anginikeze negative 5. I need two terms. Engizothi nangwa multiplier anginikeze this negative 6. Ne? Bese ke no, the very same terms engwa multiply ile lana komele ngithi nangwa adder angiphe a negative 5. So check ke a negative 6 and a 1 nangba multiply banginikeza minus 6, right? Bangipha ulo kanje minus 6. Minus 6 nangimhlanganisa no plus 1. Negative 6 plus 1, a positive 1. What do I get? I get a negative 5. Nang adder a bigger nang adder is number. Nyazi adder, but lana you subtract because one number is carrying a negative, the other number is carrying a positive. So when adding the two, you actually subtract because there's different signs. Then you carry the sign of the bigger number. So these are our factors for a quadratic equation here. So you produce two brackets, then on both brackets uzocala ngabu x bakho because of x squared, angithi? So now ama numbers wakho lama factors wakho lawa then wafaka inside the brackets plus 1. The 1 is positive, the 6 is negative. So lezi number uzifaka njengoba zinjalo, right? So ama factors wakho for this trinomial, therefore you simplify ke manje. Y equal x plus 1 is equal to 0, or x minus 6 is equal to 0. Then uthi x equal to 6, you simplify x equal to minus 1, you simplify nala. So this is a zero factor law. One of the two brackets must be equal to 0. So x plus 1 is going to be equal to 0, or x minus 6 is going to be equal to 0. Then you simplify, uthola the value for x. Now siyalana ku 2.3.2. See, this is a lateral or literal equation. Manipulation of our formulas. This is an equation where we need to make x the subject of the formula, right? Now, sinenkinga ke la. The problem is that angikhoni transpose the a so that ngisale no 2a bese ngidivide ngo 2, then I find x. Why can't I do that? It's because of there's a square root la. The first thing is we need to eliminate the square root by squaring both sides of the equation. So you have c squared equal to the squared and the root, they cancel. Sisala no a plus 2x. Voila. Haha, sisukile ke le square root ke manje. Sisusile square root sasala nale expression again. Now we can transpose the a afike as negative a sale no 2x. Therefore, I divide both sides ngobani ngo 2. So the value for x is equal to c squared minus a over 2. X is equal to c squared minus a over 2. So this is our final answer. This x is now the subject of the formula. So we manipulate the formula again. Even go physical sciences, equations of motions, you are also expected to know how to eliminate manipulate formulas, like my equations of motion. For instance, this one, v equal to initial plus a times t, but you make t the subject of the formula, where uno v final velocity to the initial velocity unani une acceleration, where you need to calculate for time. You need to make ut the subject of the formula. So this method or this way of solving our equations, even grade 11, grade 12, you will also be expected to know how to manipulate our formulas, right? Okay, now for the last question, this is a word problem. Bakhuluma ngoThabelo, but Thabelo is currently 4 times as old as his daughter Linda, right? Okay, he's 4 times as old as his daughter. This is a word problem. So we understand this is le problem, le statement sakho, ngoba sizokunceda ukuthi set up an equation bese uphinde uyayisimplify futhi. Now bese babuya bathi 6 years from now Thabelo will be 3 times as old as ubani, as uLinda, right? As uLinda. So lana, since uLinda Thabelo is currently 4 times as old as his daughter. So how about we let Linda to be equal to, let Linda be equal to x. So si representa, let Linda's age be equal to 0. We are representing age kaLinda as x. So bheka ke manje, this is now. This is now. Manje uLinda nobabakhe uThabelo, their ages are as follows. Thabelo is currently now. Manje Thabelo's age is equal to, but Thabelo is currently manje, since we represented age kaLinda as x. Now Thabelo is currently 4 times as old as his daughter Linda. Currently means what? Now. So Thabelo's age is actually 4 times x. Ngoba, say for instance, uLinda is what? Is 2 years old manje. Now Linda is 2 years old. Ubabakhe uThabelo uzoba how old? It's 2 times 4 is going to be 8. So that's why ngithi let's represent the age kaLinda ngoba asiyazi, ne? Asiyazi. And the question ithi we need to calculate Linda's age currently manje. So since we don't know the age kaLinda, we need to represent it by x, and age kababakhe izoba 4 times as the age kabani kamntanakhe, right? Okay. Now bese bathini bathi 6 years from now, in 6 years time uLinda uzobe engakanani? Linda's age in 6 years time is going to be x plus bani 6. It's going to be x plus 6. It's going to be 6. Linda's age is going to be x plus 6 ngoba after 6 years iminyaka yakhe ikhula ngangaki? Nga 6 years. Now how about Thabelo's age ke manje? Thabelo's age izoba what now? Izoba 6 years from now Thabelo will be 3 times as old as ubani? As uLinda. So it's going to be 3 times x plus 6. So in 6 years time bathini age kababa kaLinda izoba 3 times the age kabani kaLinda. Izoba 3 times the age kaLinda. Is that so? Yeah, izoba 3 times the age kabani kababakhe ulokanje. Age kababa kaLinda izoba 3 times the age kabani kaLinda. Now we need to set up an equation. But leyo equation leyo, since the basis of equation yethu iphuma from age kabani kaLinda, right? So ulokai uThabelo singathini mara? Ngayichaza ngithini? So ngingathi ke in 6 years time in 6 years time ubaba kaThabelo uzoba this old, ne? Uzoba this old ubaba kaThabelo, right? So in other words, ngichaza ukuthi actually the equation for this problem sizoyiderive using age kababa kaLinda uThabelo. So 3 times this x plus 6 is also equal to 4x. 4x, we need to set up an equation ngalendlela le ukuthi in such a way that we get the same age. Angishobheka ubaba kaLinda is this old in 6 years time. So ubaba kaThabelo is also this old manje. In 6 years time this age izokhula ngangaki? 6. So add our 6 la. Now we have an equation again. We just used iloganje iminyaka kabani kababa kaLinda to set up an equation. We could not use age kaloganje kaLinda to set up the equation because we are using a basis or the age kaLinda to find iloganje age kababake. It's almost like the same conception as lagu simultaneous equation yethu. Where ngithi nangabe usebenzisa equation 1 to derive equation 3. When substituting equation 3, you cannot substitute back equation 1, but instead you sebenzisa equation bani? Equation 2. Sayikhumbula the problem. Yeah. Nalana it's the same thing. Since iminyaka kaThabelo siyithola from iminyaka kabani kaLinda. Iminyaka kaThabelo siyithola from iminyaka kabani kaLinda. So when setting up the equation, we set up the information we derive. Right again. Now we simplify again, manje. Simplify for x. This is a linear equation. Density 3x plus 3 times 6 is 18 equal to 4x plus 6. Therefore, basis group abu x one side and then the constants one side. So lana sobano minus x equal to what is 6 minus 18. So your tola minus 12, so our x is going to be equal to positive 12. Right, so our video is ophelela lana. Thanks for watching. Now we enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. In the description below uzothola ama links for amanye questions for this question paper. Thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Nangabe uyayithanda content engiyicreatayo la, please consider subscribing because it does good for this channel. So yeah, asibonane kule video elandelayo. Peace, bye bye.